Hey guys, so we're doing another one of these videos now. This is the second one. I'm actually really surprised at how well the first one did. As you can see from the statistics here, I got 583 views, which isn't normal for me. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to do another one similar to this. It's been like maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks since I did this one. So yeah, why not? It's interesting though, because one of my friends said to me, you know that new video you did? I really didn't like it. So I said to him, the problem is it's actually done really well. So that's the reason why I'm returning to this. I kind of wanted to test the water with it and see how it would go. The problem I have is I have tried my hardest, and I don't know if it's my laptop that's the problem, or I'm the problem, or something else, but the camera that I'm using is my Mac camera, okay? And I have a Sony camera that is infinitely better. It's a 4K camera, and I use that camera when I'm normally recording my other videos. But for some reason, there's a delay and there's lag when I try to use that camera with this footage, which is so annoying because I wanted to level up my content by improving some aspects. I even tried making it so the audio was separate so that maybe I could record it and then just sync it up later on. Anyway, won't go into too much detail about that, but yeah, really frustrating from my side because I want to continue to improve this content and make it even more engaging. But as you can see, I mean, okay, I'm a small YouTuber, right? So like, I'm not expecting big numbers here. To have 583 views itself is amazing. As you can see, things have got a bit dead in terms of the real time, but that's fine. It's nice to see some interaction from this and some people commenting as well, so that was really cool. I also want to mention, as you can see, I now have a Facebook page. As you can see, I have no followers and no likes, and the reason why is because I didn't actually share it with any of my contacts. The website's not built yet, so even though I'm talking about it here, it's still in development, as it were. So I don't want to just kind of put everything out there and people go, where's the website? And the website's not ready. So this is for me to give you kind of an informal conversation about it without properly announcing it, I suppose. But when it's ready, I'll let you guys know as soon as possible. And finally, I want to mention this. I actually have an Instagram, which you guys can follow. My name again is Devancy, so it's Devancy throughout. But I've been a little bit more active recently. You can see I've started putting a lot of my content. I made a really big error. So effectively, I'd been posting these as posts, okay, as opposed to reels. So one thing I've been doing recently is going through and taking my posts and reposting them as reels because I didn't realize that's how you get engagement. I know it's a schoolboy error, but you know, you live and you learn. So without any further ado, let's get on with the news for this week or over the last week or so. Now, you'll notice that a lot of the research that I go through is through the Olive Press. I find these guys very interesting, some of the things that they talk about. So this one I've picked up here is Irish expat in Spain says his mental health is far better despite much lower salary. And the reason why I picked up on this one is because I feel the same, but it does depend on the city. I felt like in Madrid, I really wasn't in a good place, and I've moved here to Valencia on the coast and things kind of opened up for me. And I think I had a conversation with a friend the other day where we were saying that it's what you make of it, right? So it's not just about the country giving you the possibilities, which it does. It's also you have to embrace it. You have to get yourself involved. If you decide to stay in and do nothing, then of course nothing will grow, right? You will not be able to create anything or improve on anything. So one thing I've had to do moving to Valencia is I've been going to language exchanges, for example. I've been actively going out and doing things. I've been playing football. And actually, on a side note, something that I'm really excited about is I've bought some new gym shoes and I've also bought some new football boots because I've been playing on several pitches for football and the ground's really hard and I've been getting shin splints. This week in Valencia, the weather has been absolutely terrible. So actually, one part of this is that, yes, okay, the reason why you can enjoy your life a lot more here in Spain is because the weather is a lot better. But the moment the weather gets bad, and sometimes we do have bad weather, there's nothing you can do. The weather's bad, so you're going to be inside. Unfortunately, that has meant that I haven't been able to use my new football boots, but I want to show them to you quickly. Anyway, so give me 1 second. I'm going to go grab them. And here they are. I actually can't see myself in the camera because I'm still on the news article. But look at these guys. Look how cool they look. Got these little rubber things on the bottom. And here it says dribbling. So yeah, I'm rather excited to get these used. And the other pair I got recently are these. These are just some Adidas ones. On the back it says training, and these are for the gym. So I'm excited to give these a go too. Anyway, slightly sidetracked by that one, but my point is that I feel like, yeah, your mental health is a lot better, but only because you make of the situation what it is. Here in Spain, you have to be out a bit more. You have to communicate with people. You have to talk to people. And if you're not out and doing things, then of course you feel isolated. You feel on your own. I feel like the culture in the UK, especially over the last few years, because it's too expensive to go out, people are not enjoying themselves out and about. Now, of course, this is in reference to an Irish expat, so they're not British, but it's a similar sort of situation where the weather's not that good, so you're going to stay in, you're going to keep yourself to yourself. Yes, okay, you might occasionally go to the pub, but it's a fortune there. It's an absolute fortune. Whereas here, it's a lot more affordable. Yeah, people are a lot more chilled out, a lot healthier. It's not just your mental health, but it's your physical health. You're out a lot, you're doing things. Yeah, it helps a lot. Okay, so here we have another article from the Olive Press. So actually this reflects a lot of what we saw in the previous article. So in the previous article we were saying that the salaries are a lot lower. This is the interesting thing. The prices, sometimes depending on the products, can be more affordable in places like the UK. And here is an example here on the Olive Press. So you can see that there's this woman here. She's actually a Spanish woman and she is holding up some lemons and what looks like some chorizo. So she says here, to start, she shows organic, easy peel mandarins, which clock in at £4.49 for 1.5 kilograms, which is €5.34. Yeah, I don't really want to go through all the numbers, but basically, she also urged all Spaniards in London to rush to the shops to buy a tasting kit of 4 mini bottles of extra virgin olive oil. This is interesting because my parents, when they visited here, they said to me, you know, the olive oil here is not cheap. It's true, actually, if I'm honest. The olive oil here in Spain is very expensive. I really like it. It's not such a strong taste. It's beautiful, and obviously it's very good for you in terms of the other oils that are out there. But of course, with all things, some things are more expensive than others. But we can see this final comment here. One comment said, any Spanish wine in the UK will cost you at least double. And this is true, right? So even though there's certain produce that will be a lot cheaper in the UK and vice versa. So we're going to find certain products that you will normally buy in the UK and then you would find them in Spain for super, super cheap. But it is what it is. Okay, so I wanted to mention this for anyone who is a British citizen and they're living in Spain. This article, again from the Olive Press, British expats in Spain are urged to check their TIE residency cards as important date looms. So just to mention from my side, I have this card, but mine doesn't expire until like 2031 or something like that. I have ages. But I want to mention this, that there might be some who have their cards that are about to expire. So please just check this out. So as you can see here, card expiry, and you'll have your expiry date here. So if you're one of those people who have one of these cards, make sure you have the valid documentation. What you want to do is make sure that you get this sorted out in time so that it doesn't cause you any problems later on. Most important thing to take away here is this bottom line here. You can mark your calendar with the dates when you can renew. 60 days before the expiry date and up to 90 days after. And just as a gentle reminder, this is where you need to go. This is the site that you go to in order to make the request. So this one made me laugh. Here we are on the Euro Weekly News, and this article says Benidorm makes history. Europe's first air taxi flies in real urban space. Now, surely this is just a concept, right? An example, yes, okay, an example of the EH216S air taxi concept capturing Europe's groundbreaking step into real-world urban air travel. Interestingly, if you look at this, it's coordinated by the university here in Valencia. Now, of course, as those may know, it's part of the same community. So you've got Benidorm, which is much farther down the coast. It's more associated with Alicante, but Alicante, being another city, is actually part of the community of Valencia. So there we go. We have a news story, and we're making history here in Valencia, in of all places, Benidorm. And I'd like to finish with our final news story here, which is on the Express, a UK-based paper. The beautiful Spanish city that's perfect for March holidays, 20 Celsius and £4 wine. And that city, of course, that we are speaking about is Valencia. Now, let's give this a bit of a caveat, okay? They say 20 Celsius. Yes, we do have 20 Celsius during March. But if any poor sod from the UK has been here in the last week, they would know that it has been awful. The weather's been terrible. We've had wind, we've had rain. Literally, I've had to clean all my windows outside my balcony door because it's been awful. Like the glass has been absolutely caked in sand and dirty rain. Yeah, it's not been very nice. So yes, We do have 20 Celsius coming on the way over the next few weeks, which is fantastic. But at the moment, we're sitting at a comfortable 18 Celsius. The wine, on the other hand, always stays at £4, so that helps. And according to this, an average meal sets you back €13.25, which sounds about right, yeah. While a pint of local beer is €3. Now, I don't actually drink, but I can tell you that yes, that is correct. It's about that price. And here we can see the center of Valencia. Very beautiful city, by the way. I know we've done a few travels on my YouTube channel so far. We're going to have some more in the future, of course, but yeah, nice to see it in all its glory here. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. This is not part of my usual series. I kind of just chuck these out there. If you watch them, you watch them. If you choose not to watch them, that's absolutely fine. I hope you've enjoyed these news stories, and as always, they're going to go in the comment section, so you can go and check them out for yourself. Thank you for watching this week's video, and I shall see you in the next one. Thanks.